posting foot, rubber, crossover, preset. Where's my chin? What's Ryan been telling you to do with your chin the whole time? Set at the target, lift, and land with your booty.
He whacks you one more time.
Ready? Go. Booty. Now hold. Perfect. Now what do we know about this and the length of his eventual drag line, which we'll probably practice next? 2 feet, 2 feet. Duh. Do it again. If you do this right, everybody gets to do it.
Where are you going to look?
Down. Plant it. Go. That is a perfect big leaguer right there. Can everybody see that? His butt is 24 inches from the rubber. What is that called? Lift and? Nah, not lift and track. That's 3 down the line. It's lift and thrust. Everybody see how to do it? Find some fence. 2 of your feet.
おー、もっとやね、
もっとこれはいいです。
もっと後ろで待って、これがこの後ろのまま
後ろのまま
背骨が後ろを感じたまま持ってもっと後ろを感じたら残しときたいな。持ってその、見とって、その僕が言うてる意味合い。後ろでしょ。
開きゼロみたいな感じです。こっち入ってる。
投げるつもりはないからまだね、その移動だけの話。
残ってますね。
もう一回取らせてもらっていいですか。
You've got to make sure that you bring your leg up this way, okay, right here, as opposed to just bringing your leg up right here. There's that much difference in how much velocity or how much momentum you can create the foot strike right away. So I like to bring my leg up here so I can just propel myself forward. One of the great things about leading with your hips is that not only does it create a lot of momentum to foot strike, it actually relieves a lot of pressure on your throwing arm, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is teach you, first of all, how to bring your leg up and lead with your hips. Leading with your hips means simply this. If there's a brick wall right here and you lead with your hips hit that brick wall first as you stride forward, okay? Now there's a difference between a stride and a step. A lot of people will step to foot strike. That's going to decrease velocity, going to put pain in your arm, okay? And you're more prone to arm injuries that way. This is a step. Here's that brick wall again. If your knee hits that brick wall first, that's a step. You're not going to create enough momentum. So that's velocity tip number 1, is creating momentum. Now that I'm in the stretch position, bring my leg up here, actually from the wind-up, can bring my leg up to here, okay? I'm going to lead with my hips and get a long enough stride, about at least 100% of your height, and always work up
Coach
to that.
Tom House has worked with some of the game's hardest throwers, including Nolan Ryan and Randy Johnson.
What you have here is a C.C. Sabathia upper body and a Randy Johnson lower body. That's why he throws 105 miles an hour.
First, his stride. The typical stride length for a pitcher is about 87% of his height, but Chapman's stride averages 120% of his 6'4" height, approaching 7.5 feet. His stride isn't just long, it's fast, taking only 0.8 of a second, 15% faster than average pitchers. Next, shoulder turn. The twisting angles between his front hip and his back shoulder create massive torque.
80% of velocity comes from hip and shoulder separation.
Elite power pitchers like Randy Johnson create angles of 40 to 60 degrees, but Chapman's is close to 65 degrees. Next, delivery.
The thing that separates him is a lot of pitchers could get to that, but how soon does it get to here?
The average pitcher uncocks his forearm in 7 to 9 hundredths of a second. Chapman's arm fires in less than 4 hundredths of a second. Average pitchers release the ball directly over the front foot. Chapman's release point, up to 12 inches in front of his foot, amplifies the difficulty of hitting him.
Not only does he throw hard, he throws close. 1 foot of distance is 3 miles an hour to the hitter's eyes. So not only on the real gun, 105, but you could almost add 3 more miles an hour to that. You may be looking at the hardest throwing individual that's ever been on this planet.
And when you're trying to hit the planet's fastest pitcher, there's virtually no time to think. Facing a 90-mile-an-hour pitch, a batter has 9 hundredths of a second to decide whether or not to swing. But if Chapman unleashes a 105-mile-an-hour missile, that window shrinks by 66%. The batter must make his decision in only 3 hundredths of a second. For Sports Science on ESPN, I'm John Brankus.